He was the fastest man at the NFL Scouting Combine, but he slowed down long enough to spend some time with us. Henry Ruggs III joining us on SportsCenter. 4.27. Fastest time, just a hair off the record. How did you prepare to run that fast for a number that's going to define you?
Well, I take pride in speed and running. That's something I've been doing since I was younger. My dad always, had me running a lot. And it was just something that I take pride in, and it's actually fun to me because I'm kind of good at it. But I've been down in Tampa, and I give credit to Yo Murphy and our trainer Sean Pena. They both been helping me out with the 40 and my stance and things like that. But I still feel like I didn't do some of the things that they taught me to do.
So you feel like there's a faster time in you?
Yeah, I will say that.
Okay. Good luck to NFL teams trying to cover you then. But you said, I read that you run off feel. You don't really run off technique, or you don't really run off timing yourself. You just run off feel, and you can feel when it's fast.
Yeah, when we were working out, Yo Murphy can tell you whenever I ran, or like we'll do 10-yard splits, 20-yard splits, I never turned back to go look at the clock. I always went away from it. Just like I'll tell you, well, this is a good run, or that felt good. And he'll tell me most of the time when I give him feedback, he'll tell me what's my best run, and I'll tell him, that felt like it.
You had to leave the combine with a quad injury. You got Pro Day coming up on March 24th. So what's the plan?
I'm going out to show everything that I wasn't able to show at the combine. So definitely route running and receiver drills.
So you expect to be fully healthy for the Pro Day? What about your decision to leave Alabama? You had another year of eligibility. I saw a Players Tribune article that you wrote about what playing for Alabama meant to you. What went into your decision that now was the time?
Well, it took a lot of thought, a lot of deep conversations with different people, from family to coaches, mentors, and mostly it just came down to people just telling me to take advantage of the opportunity, and mostly my younger brother. That was my biggest influence on making my decision.
Why was that?
I'm a big family guy. My brothers mean the most to me, and I'll do whatever for him. And it was pretty much I wanted to stay back in school to give him the opportunity to play and actually play alongside with me, for my senior year. But he told me it was just time for me to take advantage of the opportunity, and he was to make his own, his own legacy.
So he's at Alabama now?
No, sir. No. He's at East Mississippi.
Okay. Hoping to make it to Alabama.
Hoping to make it somewhere.
All right. So in that wide receiver room, you, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, so much talent in that room. Maybe 4 first-rounders. Take us inside that room. What do you guys like when you're together as a group?
Competitive. That's the biggest thing in that room is we compete about everything, whether it's contested catches, one-hand catches, video games, bowling, anything. We compete all the time. But mostly it's a brotherhood. We're not jealous of anyone. If one makes a play, we all make a play.
Shaheem Carter said you guys were so good. He's Alabama defensive back, for those of you who don't know. He said you guys were so good that games were easy.
Right.
After covering you guys in practice. Was there a competition between the DBs? Because Alabama's produced some great DBs too.
Always. It's a competition every day. That's a credit to the program. That's always, something that they thrive on. But, the DBs, we always just make competition because they feel like, if we don't complete a pass, then, they always say they locked us up. So we come out every day try to pretty much embarrass them.
You had 100 touches and 25 touchdowns. So that's 1 out of every 4 times you touch the ball, the band's going to be playing after you get done.
Yes, sir.
That's not just speed, that's a mentality. What is the mentality that goes into that?
Well, credit to the receiver room. We all, like you said, we have so much talent, and it's pretty much just you have to take advantage of every opportunity that you have. So whenever the ball is in your hands, I feel like I have to make that play because you never know. That might be my only catch for the day or my only target for the game. So you got to take advantage of the opportunity and make the most out of every play.
Yeah, and then if you don't score on that play, then they may throw it to Jeudy on the next play. He scores, and then he's one up on you in the competition.
Exactly.
All right. Your explosiveness is not only vertical stretching the field in football, but vertical getting up in basketball. So that dunk tape has gone viral again now since the combine.
Yeah.
We dug it up too. So are those two related, scoring touchdowns on explosive plays in football and dunking like this in basketball?
Yeah, just, I mean, the thrill of it all is very exciting to me. I'm an up-tempo guy. I love the thrill, and just to hear the crowd cheer, and it makes me want to go even more.
Did it hurt you to give up basketball when you had to commit to football full time?
Definitely. My biggest thing with basketball was once my best friend was killed in a car accident, it was hard to just go back into the gym, alone late at night, because that was always my partner. And I mean, I just didn't. I ain't gonna say I lost my love for the game, but the passion just wasn't there because I didn't have my go-to workout partner.
Yeah. Todd McShay, one of our draft analysts, has you going number 15 to Denver. Mel Kiper, our other draft analyst, has you going number 23 to Buffalo. But then I read stories about the Eagles being interested in trading up, the Cardinals interested, the Cowboys interested. How do you deal with all the noise around you as the draft approaches?
Well, honestly, I don't pay no attention. I don't look at the mock drafts. I don't get into the social media world here and what type of things that people are saying about me. I know what type of player I am. I know what type of things I can do. So I'm pretty much just sitting back and waiting on the opportunity. Wherever I fall, I'm going to do the same thing and play at my best. Everybody who saw you at the Combine or saw you at Alabama knows the speed is there. Right. What else do you want to prove? That I'm not just a speed guy. Most speed guys are known for just that. Of course, I can threaten defenses with my speed, but I'm a playmaker. I can do anything on the field that you need me to. I feel like I have pretty good hands. Of course, I'm not the biggest guy, but I'm not afraid to play physical either. When you think about making a commitment to somewhere for the next 4 or 5 years, depending on where you're drafted, what's on your wish list of things? Not particular teams, but like maybe region of the country or type of offense or whatever. What's on your wish list? Well, I've always been a fast-paced guy, so I kind of like the tempo mindset of offense. But I mean, just a steady offense. I mean, once you get into a program and you develop the trust from not only just the coaches but the team, then you'll find yourself in the offense making plays. All right, great having you here. And good luck in the draft. Thank you. Draft April 23rd to April 25th on ESPN. You want to tune in the first night if you want to see this guy, because he's going to be off the board very quickly. Hopefully.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app. And if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN+. See you soon.